London Waterloo East, or Waterloo East as it's commonly known, was built by the Southeastern Railway after the line to Charing Cross opened in 1864. The company were under pressure to connect the London and Southwestern Railway services to allow the latter to connect with the City of London via Cannon Street. The LSWR were not interested in making Charing Cross a joint station, but were amenable to providing connection with the SER next to Waterloo. In 1867, the two companies agreed to build a joint connection so that passengers could change from the LSWR to the SER services in order to reach the City of London via Cannon Street. Another station, Blackfriars, was built to the east, but it was closed in favour of a connected station with the LSWR. Construction of the single-line 5-chain connection began on the May of 1868, with the new connection station opened on the 1st of January 1869 at a total cost of £14,290. Blackfriars Station was closed on the same day. Trains began running from Waterloo Junction to Charing Cross and Cannon Street every 5 minutes. Queen Victoria used the connection for royal trains travelling from Windsor Castle to Dover and continental Europe. The original station was built with two platforms, which are 530 foot and 440 foot long, and both 18 foot wide. The new waiting room and ticket offices were housed in the arches underneath the line. The bridge connecting the main Waterloo station included a movable platform which allowed passengers to cross directly into Waterloo East where trains were not running. It was mounted on a four-wheel truck which could be easily moved out of the way if a train needed to come through. The connection ran until January 1893 when it was discontinued because of overcrowding. When the Southeastern Railway line opened between Charing Cross and Cannon Street in 1864, it was frequented by prostitutes who discovered the journey between the two stations was sufficiently long enough to service clients while paying minimum rent. After Waterloo East opened, the frequency of stopping trains at the station made this impractical. The connection from Waterloo Junction through to Cannon Street did not prove successful because of the competition for the Metropolitan District Railway and the spread of the Underground. Passengers were generally unaware of the existence of the station, and it was not obvious to find it from the main concourse in Waterloo. Following the opening of the Waterloo and City line on the 8th of August 1898, connections to Cannon Street were reduced. Cross-train services from Waterloo Junction to Cannon Street ended on the 31st of December 1916 as a wartime economy measure. The dedicated line through Waterloo to Waterloo Junction was demolished in 1911 when the main line station underwent an extensive reconstruction. The bridge which carried the line over Waterloo Road subsequently accommodated the pedestrian walkway between the two stations. The Southern Railway renamed the station Waterloo, also known as Waterloo Eastern, on the 7th of July 1935, and it took its present name on the 2nd of May 1977. The platforms were designated A to D at the same time. The pedestrian access from Waterloo Main Line was replaced by the current high-level covered walkway in 1992. The site of the original rail link, which had been out of use in 1916, was then demolished. Waterloo East was closed for maintenance on the 24th of July 1993, so a link with Southwark Tube Station, which was then under construction, could be built. It reopened on the 16th of August. Southwark Tube Station opened on the 20th of November 1999, when an extension to the Jubilee line to Stratford and included a direct connection to Waterloo East. In 2012, ticket barriers were installed at the Sandal Street and Southwark Station entries and also at the main entrance of Waterloo Station, following the completion of the retail balcony. In 2018, Transport for London announced a new station entrance would be built on Greek Street, providing both access to Waterloo East and Southwark. So we'll get started here at London Waterloo East with 465-029, 466-034 and 465-909, working the 1219 Southeastern service from Gravesend to London Charing Cross. Next in to arrive is 465-907 and 465-911, working the 1221 Southeastern service from Hayes to London Charing Cross. Up next to arrive is 375819 and 375910, working the 1225 Southeastern service from Hastings to London Charing Cross. Next in to arrive is 465179, 465929 and 466006, working the 1227 Southeastern service from Sevenoaks to London Charing Cross. Up next for departure is 466007, 465166 and 465184, working the 1225 Southeastern service from London Charing Cross to Hayes. Up next for departure is an unidentified 466, 465156 and 465184, with the 1230 Southeastern service from London Charing Cross to Dartford. Arriving next into the station is 707011 and 707002, working the 1235 Southeastern service from Dartford to London Charing Cross. And departed in the opposite direction is 375611, working the 1232 Southeastern service from London Charing Cross to Ramsgate. Arriving next into the station is 376004 and 376025, working the 1237 Southeastern service from Dartford to London Charing Cross. Whilst departing over on the far side is 377511, working the 1234 Southeastern service from London Charing Cross to Maidstone East. Next in for arrival is 707001 and 707029, working the 1240 Southeastern service from Hayes to London Charing Cross.
001 Pioneer, right.
whilst departing in the background is 465191 and 465907, working the 1237 Southeastern service of London Charing Cross to Gravesend. Next up, two departures 465909, 466035 and 465029, with the 1238 Southeastern service of London Charing Cross to Hayes. Up next to depart for Southeastern is 375910 and 375819, working the 1241 Southeastern service of London Charing Cross to Hastings. Next in to arrive is 375906, with the 1245 Southeastern service of Dover Priory to London Charing Cross. Up next to depart is 466006, 465929 and 465179, with the 1244 Southeastern service of London Charing Cross to Sevenoaks. And your final train of the session is 707-008 and 707-003, working the 1249 Southeastern service from Gravesend to London Charing Cross. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed what you saw, click on the two videos here at the end screen. Helps out the channel. Also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you are new and got this far. And we'll see you all in the next video, folks, wherever that may take us. We'll see you then, folks.